One of the viewers asked for a tabletop review of this thing, so take a look at it again. This is my first prototype. It's a 4-inch barrel. Pistol's 1 inch wide through the slide in the frame. This grip is a type of foam that we use for prototype modeling, and it's easy to carve, so that's why I have it on here now. Some things I'm working on here with the grip. Short recoil operated. It's a rotating barrel lock breech, so there are 2 lugs on the barrel, one up here and then one on the bottom. I have the slide on an angle. Some people have a couple people that think they know what they're talking about say this is going to cause the worst slide bite ever because of this small surface area of the back of the slide. But in a conventional parallel slide pistol, the top of this frame would be in this orientation, and yeah, I can see that, but this angle changes everything, and that slide moves up and away. And then the next prototype will have an angle like this on the back, so there won't be this edge here. I never made sights for this. The front sight would, of course, would be there, but this opening here would be where the rear sight would mount, and I have some other videos that show my thoughts on that. That would be there would be a triangle point down for rear and point up for the front. This magazine was an afterthought just to verify that this arrangement would function. And actually, the feed geometry on this pistol is better than anything that I've ever seen, because the barrel, if you watch the barrel, it goes down. So it has to go up and recoil like that so that the spent round can clear the top round in the mag and be extracted and ejected. And then the top round is presented pretty close to the bore axis, and then the barrel actually comes down rather than the top round having to go up as much as a parallel slide pistol. This barrel comes down to align. If we this was one of the solutions I came up with for the recoil rod. It sits in a hemispherical recess, so it can pivot, but there was a reason for that, and I'm not going to divulge that here, but if you have some intuition for mechanical design, you might understand the advantage of that. But it could just as well be aligned along the sliding plane down this way, and that would also work. But a certain advantage that would be lost. There's the lower locking lug, and then this is the operating lug, I guess we call it. This barrel's 6 lands and grooves, right hand. I think was 1 in 16 twist. The flats were mostly for some weight reduction. What else to say here? I've calculated this lockup, these lugs, and I think it's like something like 80,000 psi they should contain. That's the barrel. Slide. Now this is just a fire control group I decided to use for the prototype, but subsequent designs, I think I could simplify a little bit more. I've considered a striker fired. This one's a hammer, internal hammer. So here's the hammer right here. This is the disconnector here. Extractor. Sits down in the slot here. And it's captured in the Y direction by the fire control group. So it sits over here like this. I say this is the disconnector's a 2-piece on this one. A sear. The trigger bar contacts right here. My thumb is. And then the disconnector, that trigger bar. I'm not going to take the grips off to show that, but that trigger bar comes in and hits the sear. And then this disconnector can, show it this way, this disconnector can push it down to reset like that. The reason why this can pivot is because I considered incorporating a grip safety. So I have in this design, I have my fire control integral in the grip safety. Looking at this this camming path here to rotate the barrel. So in battery, this barrel sits about this position. So you can see how low that would be compared to the hand. And then when the pistol's fired, it comes back, rotates, and it can move up. Coming in the battery, the slide moves forward. This barrel can shuttle forward some, but it'll move down and then turn and lock into place, go back in the battery there. Should say, I have railways up in the slide, and then rails, and the rear rails are incorporated into the frame, and then the front rails here in the slide, and the ways down here. And that gives a maximum alignment front to rear for accuracy. This barrel doesn't have a bushing, but any kind of next generation of this would have a barrel bushing. As is, it shoots about, from what I can tell, somewhere around 6 minutes angle out to 100 yards, 120 yards. We fired it. Other than that, yeah, I didn't make a, it doesn't have a safety, and it doesn't have a slide stop. I got to the point where I was happy with the function, and I figured the next step, the next most logical step, would be to go to a second prototype. Anyway, if you watched so far, like, share, subscribe, and thanks for stopping by.